Hey everyone, this video is for the girls' hair and makeup for fall of 2019, so the upcoming Christmas show. You ordered either an individual makeup kit or a shared makeup kit. So I'm just going to quickly show you what those look like. It's all the same makeup, it's just in a little bit different packaging. So if you ordered a shared kit, what you're going to receive personally is a bag like this that has 2 face sponges, an eyeliner if you needed it, and this isn't an eyeliner, eyebrow filler. This is going to be an eyebrow pencil, and a liquid eyeliner if you needed it. So remember, with the eyebrow pencil and the liquid eyeliner, Forte TCYC buys that for you one time. This should easily last you for 4 years, 8 seasons if you're only using it for Forte. So these things are for stage makeup only. If you use them and don't save them for your other seasons, that's fine. You're just in charge of buying your own liquid eyeliner and brown or eyebrow pencil after we purchase that for you the first time. So this season, if you've never received an eyeliner and an eyebrow pencil from us, you'll be receiving that. And then even if you bought the shared kit, you're gonna get your own bag of applicators. So 10 lip applicators, 2 eyeshadow applicators, and 2 sponges. That's more than you're actually going to need, but we're giving you a few extra just in case you misplace it or something happens. So you're gonna have a baggie with your name on it that's gonna have your own personal applicators. That's what you'll be getting if you purchased a shared makeup kit. If you purchased an individual makeup kit, you'll be getting a baggie that also has applicators. The lipstick applicators you're definitely going to need because everyone is still sharing the lipsticks and the gloss. You're going to be putting that on at the school before the performance. Everything else though you might not need. If it was me, I would just use my own makeup brushes. But if you don't have makeup brushes or you don't have sponges that you want to use at home, then we are going to throw in a few of these applicators for you to use at home. But you do not have to use like this eyeshadow and this face applicator. Also in your individual bag, you're going to receive a foundation. It'll say foundation on it. It says foundation tester in your shade that we color matched you for. You're going to receive this darker one. Everyone's going to receive one that says deep. This is your contour. This is what we're going to use for contour on your face. You'll receive an eyeshadow. Don't mix up your eyeshadow and your contour. Your eyeshadow is kind of like a brown sparkly, and your contour says deep on it. This says Shadow Sense. It's an eyeshadow. A blush. You're going to receive your own tube of blush. And your own highlighter. So that's what you're going to get in your own individual kit, and also an eyebrow pencil and an eyeliner if you needed it. So that is your individual kit that you'll be receiving. All the makeup is the same. It's just in different little tubes. If you purchase the shared kit, you'll just be using these bigger tubes. Your own sponges, your own individual sponges, you'll just be pumping out like onto your own individual thing. And I'll show you how you're going to do that right now. So to start with your makeup, you're going to start with your foundation. If you have any big, if you have any big zits or something you want to cover, I recommend using concealer and covering those at home before you come, whatever concealer you have. Yeah. This makeup is full coverage, but it's not thick and cakey and heavy. So if you want something thick that's going to cover like big red spots, I would use concealer before you come to the school or before you start with this makeup. Okay, I'm going to try and do this both ways so that those of you who are doing it at home and those of you who are doing it at the school can both get an idea of what you're doing. So I'm going to start with, I'm doing this with my 3-year-old, so sorry for the outbursts. Okay, if you are doing your own individual, this is what you're going to have, is your own. Mine's almost gone because I've had it for a few months, but you're going to use this, and I would just put your foundation right on your face. I'm going to try and do this. Don't do that, buddy. You're just going to go ahead and put it all over, just kind of dot it on. You can use your makeup brush, you can use a sponge, you can use whatever you want to use, and you're just going to spread that into your skin. Okay. Now, if you're using shared, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to take your little, you guys, You're going to take your little pad and you're just going to put a tiny, a tiny little bit on your pad. Let me show you how much. You probably, well, I'm only doing half my face, so I only need a tiny bit, but you really only need like one full pump to cover your whole face. Don't overuse the makeup. One full pump on just a corner of your sponge should be enough to do your whole face. And I just realized that this is not the same color as what I just put on my other side. That's okay. We'll just be two-toned. Okay, and you're just gonna rub that in to your face. It's just two different colors on my face. That's fine. One of the really awesome things about this makeup is it's actually designed to color match your skin up and down 3 shades. So when these 2 colors oxidize, they're probably actually going to look pretty close, even though they're different colors. So you guys should have a really good match to your skin this time around. Okay, after you have your foundation on, you're going to do your contouring. And again, if you have a personal kit, you're going to contour with this same little... Here, hold on just a second. Okay, here.
Treat. I want tea. I want tea.
Okay, go to the couch. Okay, you're going to contour with this. And if you are doing shared, you're going to contour with this. So I'll contour on this side using my individual one. You're just going to put like, you're going to contour down the side of your cheekbone. Can you guys feel where your jaw opens, if you like this? You're gonna follow that line from where your jaw opens underneath your cheekbone. And I would just put like, I don't know, just like a little line like that. You're also gonna contour up here, around the top of your face, and you're gonna contour down here. And you're gonna contour, open your mouth like you're singing, ah, and find where your jaw opens and start contouring there down. So I'm gonna contour right here. Okay, so those are 3 lines you're gonna contour. Again, if you have a brush, I would just take that and you're just gonna blend this in and down. Blend it all the way up into your hairline. And down your neck. So there should be no harsh lines when you're done contouring. You're just adding some shadow to your face, some dimension to your face, but you don't want any, you shouldn't have any like brown harsh lines. You're also going to contour just a little bit down the side of your nose. Just like that. Okay, if you're using a sponge, you're going to take this and you just need like half a pump. Oh, whoops, that was foundation. Not that one. Don't use that one. You're going to take this, the deep, and you just need like half a pump. Maybe. There we go. Like the tiniest little bit. And same thing, you're just going to kind of dab it underneath. Dab it on all the spots that you want to contour. And then you're just going to blend that in. Blend it in and down. Okay, and that is your contour. If you feel like it's not dark enough, this is definitely dark enough, especially for me today because I'm not on a stage, but you can always put a little bit more on. And if you come out and we check you under the lights, I might tell you need a little bit more contouring, and that's fine. You'll just go add a little bit darker contouring underneath your jawline. What? Okay, let me help you. Just a second, baby.
Doesn't work.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, that is contouring. Sorry guys that I'm getting distracted by. Yeah, just a minute, I'll help you. Look. There you go. Blush is next. This Cherry blush.
One.
If you're using it at home, I would just use a blush brush. If you're using it at the thing, you're gonna, again, just use this pad. I just used both sides of the same pad to do, I used foundation on one side and contouring on the other side, and you can totally do that same thing. For blush, this blush, like a tiny bit, goes a long way. This isn't like powder blush where you need a ton of it to go on. When I really just mean like watch. If I'm doing this for myself, my own personal use, I would just like that is all you need. I'm not even joking. This blush goes such a long way. So you're just going to kind of dot it on your cheekbones. You see how bright that is? And you're just gonna rub it up. Don't go past the apple of your cheek. Okay, you don't want to take your blush all the way down here. You're gonna stay above your cheekbone, above that contour line, and just go up into your hair line. Oh, whoops, I didn't show you. Sorry, I forgot to do that with the other pad. But that's because I had enough for both cheeks on my brush. So if I was gonna do that on the pad, I would have just done the exact same thing. I would have taken just the tiniest bit off of the top of this and put it on my pad.
I can't.
Okay, I'll help you. Okay, I'll help you just a second. And just dotted it in, and then rubbed it. But I don't really want to put more on my cheek right now, but it's fine, I'll do it anyway. Okay, so you're just gonna dot it on and blend it up and in with your little pad. Okay? All right. I'm gonna have extra on that pad. That's fine. Okay, so that is contour, blush, and foundation. Next, we're going to move, well, I guess we can do highlight too while we're here. So this is your highlighter. This is also gonna double as an eyeshadow. So a little bit tricky. For your highlight, you're just gonna take either the, who are you calling?
I want treat. I want treat.
You're just gonna take this brush and this highlighter, and if this is your own personal highlighter, you're just gonna brush it right off. Okay, I'll help you just a second. And onto your cheekbones. You guys, why did I think it was a good idea to make this video with a 3-year-old? Okay, let me help you. You can't use that one, honey. That one's broken. You have to use this one. Do you want Curious George?
No.
Want Dragons?
This one? Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Go watch it. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so we just did highlight with a brush, or you could have used your little pad and done the same thing. You could have taken your pad and gotten it right off of the highlight and just brushed it on your cheeks that way. Okay, so highlight is easy to do either way. You're gonna do it with a dry thing, a dry brush, or a dry pad. Now you've got your blush, your highlight, your contour, and we're moving on to eyes. So for the eyes, we have this, let me see, I gotta use mine. This is getting confusing. We have this gorgeous, shimmery, brownish, a little bit pinkish color. And you're gonna start by putting that right either on your brow bone. If you've got hooded or deep set eyes like me, you're gonna put it right on your brow bone. If you have regular eyes that aren't hooded or deep set, you're gonna put it inside your crease. If you're using this on your own, you're just gonna dot it right onto your eye, like I just did. If you're using it shared, you would use a little eye thing, and you would take some eyeshadow right off the brush of the thing, and then you would rub it on your eye, like this. But since I'm using it on my own, I'm just gonna dot it onto my eye, and I'm just gonna blend that right in. You're gonna do like a windshield wiper motion. It's gonna go in your crease. If you have regular eyes, if you have deep set or hooded eyes, it's gonna go above your crease onto your brow bone so that you can still see the color when you open your eyes. And then you're just gonna bring it down like a C or a backwards C. And if I can do this in a camera phone, you guys can totally do this in an actual mirror. I'm sure of it. All right, so once you get your color on your hood and on your Can you guys hear that show he's watching on Hulu? Penguins? It's quite loud. Okay, once you got your color on, now we're gonna use this highlighter again on our brows, except for the tricky part is that it has to be wet. So I'm gonna pause this for just a second. Okay, I'm back. I should have just paused that video like 10 times when I was trying to get my baby to be happy. Now you know. Okay, I went and grabbed a wet paper towel because for this next part, you want your eyelids to be a little bit wet. This highlighter that we have, it can be baked on if it's wet. And for your eyes, we want it to go on really pigmented and really, really baked on. So you could do it two ways. You could use your little eye shadow thing and just get some on and then just put it right onto your eyelid. And because my eyelid is a little bit wet, that is going to be a lot more pigmented than it was on my cheeks. So I'm gonna get this eye wet again. And then you could even just do it with your finger, really. If you're using your own, if you're not using the shared one, you could just dab it right on with your finger. But if you're using the shared one, make sure that you use applicator. Okay, so you want your eyelids bright and shiny and sparkly. And then you're gonna take it right here underneath your brow bone. You don't have to get this part wet because we don't need it to be as pigmented as your lid. Okay, do you see pigmented highlighter on your eyelid? Color in your crease or just above your crease if you have deep set or hooded eyes. Just like this. Okay, that's your eyes. Not too hard so far, right? Okay, for your eyeliner, you all have or are getting a black liquid eyeliner. I am not going to use that because I don't want to open anybody's eyeliner, so I'm just going to use my eyeliner. But it's going to be the same type of a thing. You're going to take your eyeliner and you're going to do a pretty decent black winged eyeliner. You don't want to look like a raccoon, but we do want it to be pretty significant. So you're just going to follow your lash line all the way across with your eyeliner on the top. And on the bottom. And then you're going to make a wing. From the bottom of your lid, you're going to make a line that goes up to the corner of your eyebrow. And then you connect it on the top. And that should give you a pretty good black wing. You're going to do that on both sides. Of course, you'll be using your liquid eyeliner, not my stuff. The line's going to go from the corner of your bottom lid up to your eyebrow, connected on the top. So you've got two pretty good wings. You are going to be wearing false eyelashes. I would put a little bit of mascara on because it just seems to help blend your natural lashes with your fake lashes. We will be providing fake lashes at the school Wednesday night. So that's all you need to do for now. You could put a little bit of mascara on. The last thing you're gonna do is your eyebrows. And we want really well-defined, good colored in eyebrows. Again, I'm not gonna use the pencils because I didn't buy an extra one for me to demo. So I'm gonna use my own filler, but let me show you. You want to really well define your eyebrows, like more than you even would on a normal day-to-day, because from the stage, we want to see that you have eyebrows. So you're gonna fill in the shape. Fill them in really well. Oh, I still have to do lipstick. You guys are pros at lip sense, right? at least those of you who've been here before. But if you've never put on lip scents, I'm going to show you. The lipstick we're using is Lip Sense. The thing that makes it amazing is that it doesn't smear or smudge or come off on anything. So we won't have lipstick coming off on costumes. In fact, all of this makeup is, most of this makeup is budge proof, smudge proof. It's not going to come off. Your eyeshadow's not going to smear, smudge, or fade during the show. Okay, so we want really well-defined eyebrows for the stage. And now for the lipstick. Other than that, I'm done with my face. So here's what you're gonna do. You wanna clean off your lips. You don't want to have any foundation or powder or anything like that on your lips. You wanna clean off your lips. And then you're gonna take one of these applicators and you're going to put it inside the Lip Sense tube, but you're not going to dip it all the way down because then we end up wasting product all the way on the stick. So you're just going to put it right inside and you're going to hold the tube upside down and just count to like, I don't know, you can count to like 10. Just enough for it to saturate the top of that lipstick applicator. And once it does that, you're going to pull it out. And then you want to get 3 layers of color. You can get 3 layers of color just from this one dip. Okay, there's one. There's 2. Oh, not on the top. There's 2. Okay, that was 3 layers of color from just a one dip, and I actually still have a little bit left on my thing. You do not need to put your stick in, do not put your stick in again. There is cosmetic grade alcohol in the tube to kill any bacteria in the tube, but we don't want anyone double dipping their stick. And you don't need to. If you put it in the way I just showed you and hold it there for about 5 seconds, you'll have plenty of color on your stick to get a full application. After you've put your color on, you have to top it with a gloss. So you're going to take a second clean applicator and you're going to put it inside the gloss tube, get some gloss, and top, oh, that was nice, your color off with your gloss. Again, one dip gives you plenty of gloss. What is that? Good thing that's gloss, not color. Yeah, there's plenty of gloss on one stick. Okay, if I had my fake eyelashes on, which I don't, I would be done. That is our makeup. I will take a picture of this and post it in case some of you are like, I don't need to watch that whole video. This is the look, plus your big fancy fake eyelashes. If you might need to go a little bit darker than I just went for stage. So your blush might need to be a little bit heavier. Your contour might need to be a little bit heavier. I have lots of errands to run today and I don't want to have stage makeup on my face. But the application is the same. You just might have to put a little bit more product, a little bit more of our contour and a little bit more of the blush to make it a little bit darker. That's easy to add once you get on stage and we check you underneath the lights though. Okay, for hair, really quick, you're just gonna curl your hair. Surprise, surprise. Just like normal, curl your hair. You can curl with curling iron, you can do it with curlers. Do not come to the school without your hair curled. Don't come to the school and be like, I forgot to curl my hair. We don't have time to curl your hair for you. So curl your hair or get somebody who can curl your hair before you come to the school. This year, we're going to do super easy hair. Once you have it curled, you can just back comb a little bit up here, up on top to give yourself some volume. on both sides and in the back. Okay, so just give yourself some good volume. And then you're just gonna take this front little piece. We don't ever want your hair to be in your eyes or in your face. You're just gonna take this front little piece and just twist it back a little bit. Twist. Pick up a little bit of hair, twist. Twist. Nothing fancy. Just a little bit of a twist. And then you're gonna pin that. Put the bumpy side down. It holds your hair better that way. You're just gonna pin. I would use at least 2 bobby pins to hold that there. More if you've got heavy hair that falls out easy. It works well if you cross them to make an X. That holds them well in place. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but and then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just take these front pieces, twist them. Not all of it. We're not doing like half up. We're just twisting away these pieces from our face. And bobby pin that, secure that. And I would secure that with a few bobby pins as well. I'm just gonna put one because I'm not dancing on the stage, but that's it. That's show hair. You're just gonna twist back these front pieces, leave everything else down and curled, and you're done. I'm gonna take a picture and post it. Actually, I'll probably just send it on Remind. And then I'll post this video so you guys have a step-by-step tutorial. If you have any questions or if I left anything out, just ask. Hopefully you can watch this video before Wednesday, and then you can just ask. Otherwise, you'll be good to go. Yay, we're close. I hope the men didn't watch this because I'm doing a separate men's makeup tutorial because their makeup's way simpler on my son when he gets home from school. So that's it, guys. Have a great day. See you tonight. Bye.